My name's Mikito Sengoku. I'm 30 and work as a field worker for a small manufacturing company. I have a day off today. Blessed with the warm spring weather, I'm waiting for my loved one.
Mikito, thank you for waiting. I'm sorry to be late.
Yoko-chan, I just arrived too, so it's okay. She's a younger girl who works as an office worker at the same company. She's also my fiancée. Yes, I had promised to go on a cherry blossom viewing date with Yoko-chan today.
Huh? Are you Sengoku?
Huh? Oh, Onikizaka? It's been a while. Since the coming of age ceremony? He's Masashige Onikizaka. He's a former classmate of mine from high school. He's pretty good looking. But for me, he's someone I didn't really want to meet. When I saw your face, I remembered something unpleasant.
Too bad, Sengoku. Your girlfriend wanted to switch to me.
Sorry, Mikito-kun.
Here we go again. Even if you apologize, I can't say anything. I had a past where I lost my girlfriend to Onikizaka. It's not just once or twice. Thankfully, a few people confessed to me and I went out with them. All of whom were taken away by Onikizaka. He's like a demon to me. No, that might be rude to the demons. I have such a traumatic past. That's why I didn't want to see him now that I have a fiancée, Yoko. I never expected to meet you in a place like this. It's the worst.
You haven't changed much. You've always been a boring guy, but the woman you take with you is always pretty, and you never match her.
She's certainly a very beautiful person. She's too good for me, but she's my fiancée.
Fiancé? Hey, are you really okay with being such a boring man?
What?
It's dangerous as it is. Thinking so, I pulled Yoko closer to me. Sorry, Onikizaka, we're in a bit of a hurry.
Huh? Damn it. Hey, where do you work?
It's Saeki Manufacturing. Same company as Mikito.
Oh, is that so? So it's an office romance.
Yoko-chan, there's no need to force yourself to talk to him. Well then.
Huh. Fiancé, huh?
Onikizaka stares at us as we quickly leave. There's no way even Onikizaka could steal my fiancé. That's what I thought. Well, this is Masashige Onikizaka, who will be working with us starting today.
Look forward to working with y'all.
No way. How is this possible? A few weeks after I met Onikizaka, he joined my company. The manager introduced him with a smile. He stood in front of everyone with a beautiful fake smile, acting like a decent person. I heard you were high school classmates with Sengoku-kun, right? You'll feel at home because Sengoku-kun is here.
Yes, me and Sengoku-kun. We were very close.
What is this guy saying?
I'm glad we can work together, Sengoku-kun.
Likewise, Onikizaka-kun. If I lose my temper here, I look like the bad guy. I try to stay patient.
Oh, it's Yoko-chan, right?
Huh? Oh, yes. It was nice meeting you the other day.
Actually, I changed jobs to this company just because I wanted to meet you again. Oh, this is a secret. Be nice to me, huh, Yoko-chan?
Sure.
And a few months later, the thing I feared the most happened. One morning, as I was walking to work, for some reason, my fiancée, Yoko-chan, and Onikizaka came over.
Hey, Sengoku! It's a refreshing morning today, isn't it?
Onikizaka, Yoko-chan, why are you with Onikizaka?
Mikito-kun, I'm sorry. Break up with me.
Too bad, Sengoku. Yoko says I'm better than you, lame guy.
Oh, no, that's not...
Well, don't get discouraged. It's just that I was a better man. It seems like you guys didn't notify the company over your engagement yet. So, for Yoko's sake, you shouldn't talk about this.
It's true I haven't reported to the company yet. I had planned to report after the wedding date was set. It's not for Yoko's sake. It's because it will put him in a worse position. Damn, why is this happening again? I couldn't suddenly take a day off from work on this day, so I just barely managed to get through the day. I'm home.
Welcome back, Mikun.
When I returned home after work, my older sister, Mizuki, was there. I've already given up on making her stop calling me Mikun. Our parents passed away a few years ago. Now I live with my only family, my sister. I think my older sister, who is 4 years apart from me, is a gorgeous and beautiful woman, unlike me, a plain and boring guy. However, she has a personality that is a little difficult.
Mikun, what happened? Talk to Mizuki One-chan.
Huh? Nothing.
I see. You're heartbroken after losing your fiancé to your former classmate, huh?
How do you know, you freak?
I know everything about Mikun. And I'm very angry right now. Super duper pissed.
Super duper pissed?
My cute Mikun. Where is the Onikizaka asshole who hurt such a cute Mikun so much?
Hey, sis, your love is way too much.
Damn! Why are you not accepting my love?
My sister is usually a cool and beautiful lady. However, for me, she's just an abnormal brocon.
Instead of Mikun, who's studious, kind, cute, fun, and considerate to be around, she chose Onikizaka. I'm feeling dizzy. I have to stop him from breathing. That's right. The hole. I'm going to bury him alive in the hole.
Moreover, she somehow knows that the culprit is Onikizaka. She's heard of his misdeeds for a long time, so even though they have never met, he is her enemy. Sis, calm down. It's true that it's Onikizaka's fault. Oh, hey, why am I the one comforting you? I'm the one who's depressed here. When this happens, she won't stop. After an hour or so, I forgot that I was heartbroken and became exhausted. And the next day,
Yoko, you're the cutest in the world today too.
as expected, when I got to work, I witnessed Onikizaka and my ex-fiancé making out. He's doing it on purpose. Get to work, asshole. Because Onikizaka doesn't take his work seriously, that work has been passed on to me. It's time for my lunch break, and I'm already exhausted, so I head to the cafeteria to escape from the two of them.
Mikito-kun, are you okay? Can I sit here?
Yes, sure. I'm sorry for making you worry. Her name is Kana Saeki. She's my senpai at this company, and also my sister's best friend since high school. She often comes to visit us at home, and is the only person in the office who knows that I was engaged to Yoko-chan.
I thought from the first day that Onikizaka-kun looks fine, but might have a terrible personality. But I never expected something like this to happen.
Actually, I was never on good terms with him. For some reason, it was assumed that we were good friends, but...
Yeah, Mizuki told me everything. She called me drunk last night. Kana, listen! You know a man named Onikizaka who's in your office?
Apparently, she got pretty rough after I fell asleep. I'm sorry. My sister caused you trouble. Anyway, I feel like I need to take action regarding the alimony.
That's what Mizuki said too. She was excited to find a lawyer. You can check the message.
I looked at it. It was from my sister we were just talking about.
Let's go to the summer festival this weekend with me!
Summer festival?
That sounds like Mizuki. She just dotes on you and she can't help it. Why not go and have some fun? I'm available to talk if you have anything to talk about, so feel free to talk to me anytime, okay?
Thank you, Saeki-san. I'm sure my sister is desperately trying to cheer me up, so I replied okay and went back to work.
That guy. I stole his fiancée from him, but he's already having fun with another woman? I thought he would be more depressed, but he's just smiling normally. And isn't that woman he's with more beautiful than Yoko? It's seriously irritating.
Masashige-kun, what happened?
Oh, it's nothing. Yo, Sengoku.
Jeez, you surprised me. What is it? It's dangerous, so get away from me.
I stole Yoko, so now you're after Saeki-san next?
Saeki-san is not like that. She's just a senpai. By the way, you should work more seriously.
Alright.
I had a bad feeling. The next target might be Saeki-san. I can't afford to cause trouble to her. I carefully watched Onikizaka's movements, but it was probably because he had just stolen my ex-fiancée. The weekend came without incident. For some reason, I was waiting for my sister, who lives with me by the way, at the local summer festival.
Thank you for waiting, Mikun.
You're finally here. We could have just come here together from home.
Why not? This gives it a better atmosphere, right? Look, me and Yukata is pretty good, right? Do you want to hold hands?
Yeah, it looks good on you, good for you. And no, we won't hold hands. After an hour of enjoying the food stalls... Oh, it's almost time. Sis, it's almost time for fireworks, so... Huh? She's gone? My sister, who was supposed to be walking next to me just a moment ago, was gone. Shoot, maybe I should have been holding her hand. Is she okay? I don't think I'll be able to find her in this crowd. Anyway, I should call her.
Oh, One-san, please wait.
You're so persistent. What the heck is wrong with you?
Ah, there you are. Despite my worries, she was found right away. I was about to feel relieved, but it looks like she's been caught by a pickup guy. Oh, I should have been close to her. Wait, that guy! Hey, Onikizaka, what are you doing? Surprisingly, it was Onikizaka who was involved with my sister. I hurriedly pulled my sister closer to me.
You, Sengoku, what is it? Don't disturb me.
That can't happen. She's my family. Don't get her involved.
Family? I can't believe it. You got such a beautiful woman this time? I'm even more displeased now.
I can easily imagine how you're misunderstanding this, but she's my sister.
Sister?
It must have been quite shocking. Onikizaka opened his eyes widely and looked back and forth between me and my sister 3 times. Too bad for you. I sometimes doubt it myself too, but she's definitely my real sister.
I can't ignore what you just said, Mikun. Our hair, eyes, and faces. We are so similar.
My broken sister immediately corrects me, but now Onikizaka seems to believe that I was saying the truth. And now what is he gonna do? I reached out to my sister, ready to run away at any time. Then...
The moment I saw you, I was struck by lightning. Please go out with me.
Unbelievably, Onikizaka asked her out, and his word choices were pretty lame. I felt angry that he was even trying to mess with my sister, but I noticed something was off. Usually, he does this when I'm not around, but today, he's doing it in front of me. Why? Moreover, his expression looks serious, and his voice sounds somewhat nervous. This is like...
I see. But I can't date someone who hurts my brother. No.
Oh, no way!
Onikizaka gets impatient with my sister's response. He's startled, which is unlike him. Is this guy going for my sister for real? I couldn't believe it, but the more I look at him, the more I am convinced. But I'm sure my sister's answer won't change.
You're quite an idiot, aren't you? Do you really think I don't know what you've done so far?
Well, that's...
Sashige-kun, it's terrible of you to just go somewhere without telling me. I kept looking for you. Mikito-kun and One-san.
Who just came as Yoko wearing a yukata. Apparently, she came to the festival with Onikizaka.
Let's go, Mikun.
Yeah.
Wait!
I hear Onikizaka's voice calling out to us, but I ignored him, took my sister's hand, and blended into the crowd. After the summer festival, I spent every weekend going to the beach, rivers, barbecues, etc. with my sister. After the umpteenth outing on weekends with my sister, I'm leaving work exhausted with Saeki-san.
Mizuki must be enjoying spending a whole lot of time with you for the first time in a while. You should forgive her.
Well, I'm actually grateful for this too. I can tell that she's doing this to cheer me up. This is really totally fine. The biggest reason why I'm exhausted right now is...
Sengoku, good work!
Gee...
Please don't make such a disgusted face. Good work, Saeki-san.
Yeah, thanks.
On the festival, Onikizaka seems to have fallen seriously in love with my sister, and his attitude towards me completely changed. This is how he started to approach me in a friendly manner. This is the biggest cause of my fatigue. Onikizaka, no matter how much you try to get close to me, it's no use. I can't convince my sister. He seems to have broken up with Yoko-chan and is now aggressively going for my sister. Not only my sister, but also I am in trouble.
But please do something about it. I really like Mizuki-san. Please.
Not only did you take away my past girlfriends, but you also took away my fiancé. How can you possibly say that?
I think it was really bad of me. I'll even pay you compensation for that. So please give me a chance.
There's no way we can forgive you that easily.
Mizuki-san!
When I left the office, I saw my sister there. I told her to stay away from my company because Onikizaka was there, but...
I don't want to keep forcing trouble on my cute little brother. So sorry I came. Mikun, I'm sorry, it's my fault.
Hey, Mizuki-san! I really love you!
I have refused many times and you are still saying that? Girls hate persistent men, alright? Mizuki is right. Onikizaka-kun, you're way too persistent. Even at work, you talk to Mikito-kun so much. What on earth do you come to work for?
Well, of course it's for work. I work seriously.
You might be trying to help me, but instead, you're becoming a burden to me. You should be well aware of that.
Grr.
Onikizaka has been preoccupied with love affairs since joining the company. Even after several months, he hasn't even learned the basics yet.
Onikizaka, I know why you kept harassing Mikito. The only girl you really fell in love with back then fell in love with Mikito. Am I wrong?
Huh?
Why do you know that?
That girl is currently working as my subordinate. She happened to tell me the story the other day.
I once heard that one of the classmates I used to study with was a subordinate of my sister. No way. It's her? Onikizaka, is that why you took my girlfriends away and harassed me like that?
Oh, that's right. I really like that girl. It was my first love. I've loved her for years, but when I heard that she was going to confess her love for you, I backed away. But you decided to accept another girl's confession. I couldn't forgive you. That girl was crying behind the scenes.
I was stunned. In other words, though indirectly, I dumped the girl Onikizaka really liked.
Maybe it was hard for you, but in the end that girl didn't ask Mikito out. Mikito isn't at fault. Instead of harassing Mikito, you should have helped that girl. You took the wrong approach.
I really think it was bad of me. But I really love you. Every time I found out more about you, I love you even more.
It's an honor. I can tell that you're serious too. But you know, I'm a bro-con. That's why you, who made my cute brother suffer, are nothing but an enemy to me. I've seen Makito suffer for a long time because of you. I can't forgive you easily. Give it up! If anything, you should regret how you've lived your life harassing others.
I'm sorry.
Makito-kun!
Just when my sister's powerful words were hammered into Onikizaka, another storm came. The second reason for my fatigue. I knew she kept looking at me at work, but she finally came, huh?
I'm sorry. I was just temporarily lost. Masashige-kun wooed me and Please get back together with me.
Yoko said so in tears. I used to love her so much before, but I don't feel anything now.
Sorry, Yoko-san. He's already my fiancé. Huh? Saeki-san and Mikito-kun are engaged? I was actually grateful that you chose Onikizaka-kun over Mikito-kun. I've always loved Mikito-kun. Thanks to you, I was able to express my true feelings to him. Thank you, Yoko-san. Oh no, wait! Please wait! There's no reason to wait, is there? Oh, and since you probably don't know, I'll tell you. I never made it public, but I am the daughter of the president here.
What?
Dad already knows how you guys never committed yourselves to work. It will affect your next evaluation, so be prepared. Well, I guess you guys will be demoted soon. No way! Please don't do that to me! I'm not kind enough to give mercy to someone who made my Mikito-kun suffer. Also, I finally found a good lawyer. I'm ready to officially claim compensation for breaking off the engagement. Be prepared, because I'm not a softie like Mikito.
My sister, who couldn't stand not punishing them, refused to listen to me when I asked her to stay still. So, she's been talking to a lawyer on my behalf. And just like that, the two people who were the cause of my fatigue trudged home. Well, after that, Onikizaka was demoted as Kana said. However, it seems that he has really changed his heart. He has paid the compensation in full and is working diligently at his new post. It seems that Yoko was demoted too, but the rumor about her switching over to Onikizaka over me spread quickly, and she was made fun of a lot for that. She couldn't bear it anymore and quit her job. The alimony has been paid properly, so I'm sure she's working somewhere. I wish Onikizaka would end up with the person he truly loves someday. If he still really loves my sister. Oh, am I being too much of a softie?
Let's be happy. Okay, Mikun?
Kana-san! Even you? Stop calling me that!
Hey, Kana! I won't let you marry him unless you let me spend time with Mikun on a regular basis, alright? I wonder if I can make that happen. Maybe it's time for you to start thinking seriously about Onikizaka-kun.
Huh? Sis? Does that mean… When you start dating someone, there may be someone who gets heartbroken from that. But that can't be helped. We should just be grateful to be with… I'm Hiroki Kawai, 25 years old. After graduating from a low-rank university, I got a job at a cake shop where I worked part-time during college. I'm working hard every day to make cakes with a certain goal in mind. By the way, I have a nagging older sister, Mizuki, who is 3 years older than me. I'm tired today. Let's watch TV. As I was relaxing in the living room, my sister came home from work and gave me a cold stare.
Huh. Leaving a mess and lazing around. You're such a useless and incompetent little brother.
Yeah, I know. My sister graduated from a top university and works for a prestigious company. She's always making fun of me for graduating from a low-ranked college and working at a cake shop. Well, it is my fault for leaving a mess. I should just leave the house, but I can't because my father told me to take care of my sister.
You're off tomorrow, right? Tell me your plans for tomorrow.
Why should I tell you my plans? I'm not a kid anymore.
I should keep track of my hopeless brother's plans. You don't want to tell me? That means you've got a girlfriend. You have a date tomorrow, huh?
How the heck do you know? She has a very good intuition when it comes to things about me, and she's persistent about everything. The next day, I sneaked off to the park to meet my girlfriend without my sister seeing me.
Daiki! Did you wait for long?
This cute girl is my girlfriend, Aki Sato. We work at the same cake shop. I just got here too.
Thank goodness. I was really looking forward to our first date.
I was excited too. I gathered my courage and held her hands. Aki looks at me happily, yet shyly. Let's go watch movies, shall we?
Yes!
I was walking hand in hand with Aki when we found someone tailing us with a glint in their eyes from a telephone pole.
Someone is following us. Do you know them?
That's my sister. Aki looks at me with surprised eyes.
Why is your sister following us on a date?
Whenever I get a girlfriend, she always follows me to check if the girl is good enough for me. I thought she didn't see me sneak out.
I see. Your sister is a brocon, isn't she?
Brocon? Some of my ex-girlfriends broke up with me once she realized my sister was following us.
What? I can't date a guy whose sister follows her brother on dates. Ugh, I'm breaking up with you.
Oh no!
As long as your sister is around, I don't think you'll ever get a girlfriend. Well, goodbye.
Goodbye. When I got home, I complained to my sister, but she just said, "I'm glad you broke up with such a woman." That's why I was so happy that Aki didn't get weirded out. Aki, I'm sorry. I'm gonna ask her to stop following me.
I'm fine. I know your sister's worried about you. I think it would be better if we pretended we didn't see her.
But, okay. You're right. If that's okay with you. At Aki's suggestion, we decided to ignore my sister. My sister followed us to the movie theater and to the restaurant we went to afterwards, as if she thought we didn't notice her.
Your sister. It's a weekday, but she took a day off, huh?
I think she took a paid leave. Sorry for having such a clingy sister.
I'm fine. Hey, can I visit your house sometime? I want to say hi to your sister.
I don't mind, but I went back to my house after a date and got angry at my sis who came back at the same time. Sis, stop following me on my dates.
I'm getting married soon, so I have to watch you to make sure you don't end up with some strange woman.
Aki's a very nice girl. Besides, I'm already 25. You don't have to worry about me. I told her that much and went into my room. My sister's getting married, huh? I remember when I was a college student, we went to one of our relatives' wedding.
Wow! What a wonderful handmade wedding cake! I wish I could have a wedding cake like that for my own wedding.
This was the first time I had ever seen her so moved with such a bright smile on her face. I wish I could make her smile like that too. On our next date, Aki really came to my house.
Excuse me for disturbing you.
Aki, are you sure you want to come in, even though my sister is here?
Of course! I want to greet your sister properly.
I'm worried that my sister will be rude to Aki. I'm nervous, but I let her through to my house. Aki sits down on the sofa, and my sister licks her lips like a snake that has found a prey.
Nice to meet you. I'm Mizuki, Daiki's sister. Nice to meet you. I'm Aki Sato, Daiki-kun's girlfriend.
I feel like I just heard a gong ring.
So, Aki-chan, what's so good about my stupid little brother who only graduated from a low-ranked university? I think you should break up with him and go out with an elite guy. I love Daiki-kun for working hard making cakes. I have no intention of breaking up with him.
They're ignoring my attempts to stop them and are fighting.
Daiki-kun is not stupid. The customers love him and our boss expects a lot from him too. I know that. How many years do you think I've been watching Daiki? Daiki was really cute when he was little, and he always followed me around. I can imagine. But the current Daiki-kun is wonderful too. He's always nice to me too.
It seems they have identified each other as rivals. What the heck is this? Aki, it's time for you to go home. I'll walk you home.
Thank you, Daiki-kun. Well then, sister, I'll be back again. Can you call me Mizuki-san? Daiki, when you come back, we'll have some delicious sweets together. I'll be back again, sister! Daiki-kun, I'll serve you tea at my place, so please stay with me as long as you like tonight.
Sis and Aki are fighting over me, and I can't help but laugh. A few days later, when I was resting in the break room after the morning work, the manager asked for me. The manager loves cakes so much that he went abroad for training when he was young, and I respect him for that. Kawaii-kun, why don't you make a new cake? Are you sure? I want to do it! If you make a cake that's good enough, we'll start selling it next month as a new product. I'll do my best! To make the new cake, I rented a kitchen every day after work to make the cake and asked Aki to taste it.
They're so delicious! It's as if the manager made it!
I let the manager taste it too. How do you like it, manager? This is not unique enough. I'm sorry, but we can't put it on the shelves as a new product. I see. The next day at lunchtime, as I was feeling down in the break room, Aki handed me a pamphlet.
This is a pamphlet of the confectionery school I graduated from. They have night classes too. Why don't you study baking there and find your unique strength?
Thank you, Aki. That sounds great. I'm gonna enroll right away. When I told the manager I wanted to enroll in the confectionery school, he said I can work flexibly. You have a dream, right? I'll support you all the way, so go ahead. Boss, I'll do my best to make the best cakes. Today, we have a date, and it seems Aki has a plan.
We're going to go on a cake eating tour today.
Eating tour?
Yeah, to make the best cakes, you have to eat a lot of cakes and do research.
Aki, you're doing this for me. Thank you. We spent the whole day walking around eating cakes. From that day on, my date with Aki was all about eating cakes. And it's been half a year since I started attending the school. I made an improved fruit cake and had the manager taste it. This is very unique in both appearance and taste. We can put this on the shelves. Let's sell it as a new product from next month. Thank you, manager.
Daiki-kun, I'm happy for you. It's the result of your hard work.
The confectionery school holds a graduation contest every year as a place for graduates to showcase their work. I was wondering what kind of cake to make, and Aki came up with an idea.
How about using marzipan?
Marzipan, huh? That sounds good. With Aki's help, I made several prototypes for the graduation contest.
I think this one is the best.
Aki chose a wedding cake with a panda made of marzipan on top of a chocolate cake base. Alright, it's a little delicate and difficult, but I'll try my best with this cake. And so the morning of the graduation contest arrived. I couldn't stop shaking from the moment I woke up.
Daiki, are you okay? You're shaking. You always get nervous and fail at important occasions. At the piano contest and the college exam too.
I'll do my best, alright? Sis, you come and cheer me up too. Aki picks me up at home, and the two of us head to the venue together.
Daiki-kun, as long as you do what you always do, I'm sure you'll win.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
I'll be rooting for you.
The contest has started, but my hands won't stop shaking, even though I have to decorate it so delicately. I was doing well until halfway through, but when I was putting the finishing touches on the cake, the wedding cake tilted. Ugh, there's no way I can win. After finishing the cake, I changed into my casual clothes and returned to the venue.
Good work, Daiki.
My sister and her boyfriend, Ren-san, came to see the contest, and my sister called out to me as I was feeling down. I screwed up at the end.
But you did your best. I think that alone is amazing.
Well, thank you. Third place goes to Daiki Kawaii-san. Kawaii-san, your cake was very original and tasted wonderful. We look forward to seeing your future growth. Thank you very much. The judge put the bronze medal around my neck. I couldn't leave the venue after the contest, still depressed about not winning.
Daiki-kun, your cake was so good! You did a great job!
But I couldn't win, even though you and the boss helped me.
You don't have to win from the very beginning. You just have to improve gradually. Besides, the real show for you is somewhere else, right? Why don't you do your best again there? I'll always be with you, so don't worry.
Thank you, Aki. I'll do my best, for you. I squeezed Aki's hand. My depressed feeling cleared up. See me like that? I think it's time for you to graduate from being a brocon too, don't you think?
I guess so.
I had no way of knowing that my sister and Ren-san were saying that. 6 months have passed since the contest. Today's my sister and Ren-san's wedding.
The bride is going to give a speech now. Please go ahead.
My sister receives a microphone. What she said there was an apology to me.
When Daiki was in 6th grade, his mother passed away due to illness. I thought I had to take his mother's place. I think I was an over-interfering sister. I was obsessively bothering him. I am sorry, Daiki.
That was when I was in the 6th grade. My mother suddenly collapsed, and in the blink of an eye, she was gone.
Mom! Mom!
My sister was in junior high at the time. She was confused because it happened when she was away for a cram school summer camp. At the funeral, she kept on crying non-stop. And seeing that, my dad said, "Daiki, I'm often on business trips, so I'm gonna ask you to take care of your sister in place of your mom." Then I decided to be there for my sister, just like my father said. She was holding up in her room for a while. But after a while, once I entered junior high, she became obsessed with my academic grades like crazy.
Daiki, if you don't study harder, you won't be able to get into a good university. I feel bad for Mom if you don't get into a good college, because that's what she wanted.
Mom was the one who recommended cram school to my sis, so that she can get into a good high school and have better job opportunities in the future. But Mom actually wasn't obsessed with academic background, but my sister ended up assuming she was.
But academic background wasn't everything. I know now that Mom didn't want that either. And you've now met a wonderful lover as well. Aki-san, please take care of Daiki. Yes, I will.
When my sister called out to Aki, Aki had tears in her eyes.
Next will be the cake cutting ceremony. This wedding cake was made by Daiki-san. What? Now the bride and groom, please cut the cake. Huh? Daiki-kun, are you crying?
There she was, my sister with the smile I wanted to see for a long time. I'm not. Oh, I could finally make my sis smile with my cake. I wiped my tears with a handkerchief and took a picture of them cutting the cake. Thus, the wedding ceremony ended peacefully. Only the bride, groom, me, and Aki are left at the venue. Sis, thank you for taking care of me until now. From now on, be happy with Ran-san.
Yeah, Aki-san, take care of Daiki, will you? Yes, leave it to me!
I'm already independent. Daiki-kun, you're loved by everyone.
Hey, Daiki.
Huh?
Thanks a lot.
She taps me on the shoulder. I looked at my sister with a bit of sadness as she left with Ran-san. 6 months have passed since the wedding. I've moved out of my parents' house too, and I'm living together with Aki.
Daiki, I got a call that your sister and Ren-san are coming to visit us tomorrow.
What? They just came 2 weeks ago though. I wish she would stop being brocon already.
She really wants to see you. Daiki, I know you're happy to see her too.
Aki's laughing as she says that. And they came to our apartment. As usual, my sister and Aki are arguing with each other.
Daiki, you seem to have lost some weight. Maybe you don't like Aki's cooking? I think it's because Daiki-kun isn't stressed anymore. What? It's as if I've been stressing Daiki out. Oh, you didn't know that?
Of course, it's not a real fight. They're just enjoying arguing. Daiki-kun, you really are loved by everyone. Thank you. I put the cake I made before my sister and Ren-san and poured some tea. The cake's ready!
I've been looking forward to having your cake.
Aki, thank you for taking care of me and my family. After my sister and Ren-san left, I hugged Aki with overflowing gratitude.
Your family's now my family. Next year will be our wedding, hey? Let's be even happier than now.
Yeah, of course. I want to make Aki, who loves me so much, even happier. I feel like I can do anything for her. My name's Yushi Nozomi. I work in sales, 29 years old. I just finished a meeting with a new client, and I was about to go home. I don't think it's right to ask out the receptionist at a client company. No, that's a misunderstanding. She talked to me, so I said hello. Huh? I always talk to her first, and she's never talked to me though. Maybe I shouldn't have come here. I was just exchanging greetings with the receptionist here when the man walked by. He introduced himself as Confronting Hiyakoba. Apparently he works here. I finished my meeting, but he keeps coming at me. I have plans after this. I guess he likes the receptionist, so he decided I was an enemy upon seeing me. Because of that, it was way later when I finally got home. After work, I quickly headed to the izakaya near my office.
Lil bro, you're late.
She waved her hand at me, my older sister, Natsuka Nozomi.
We've been waiting.
Next to her was my sister's best friend, Hikari Shono. They were quite drunk. Sorry to keep you waiting. You get drunk too fast, both of you. My sister invited me out to drinks once, and since then, we've been meeting up every weekend.
Who cares? But you were late. Yushi, what happened?
Oh yeah, this new client. I explained simply. Just remembering it would probably get me drunk in a bad way. Then, whoa, wait, what are you doing? My sister and Hikari moved next to me. I was sandwiched between both of them.
We're gonna make you feel better. Here, sandwiched by two beautiful ladies. Chin up, Yushi-kun. Here, what you gonna drink? Potato shochu like always?
No. Okay, give me some space. I don't care about my sister, but I can't be this close to Hikari-san. Do I smell like sweat? I finally got away from them. I breathed a sigh of relief and faced them.
Actually, this weird guy's been trying to ask me out recently. Same as you.
The man isn't trying to ask me out. Not at all. Are you okay? If you're in trouble.
I'm fine. I just tell him whatever.
I made my sister promise to tell me if she needed help. I took a sip of my drink. It felt good. Thanks, you two. This is what I think. A lot of bad stuff happens when you work, but you two always make me feel better. Along with my tiredness, I was getting drunk quickly. I was talking more than usual. I think the happiness I get from you two isn't just ordinary happiness.
Huh? Ordinary happiness?
Hikari-san's eyes widened.
Yeah. You're right, yeah.
Huh? What's wrong, Hikari-san? Was that too cheesy? Hikari-san kept repeating it. I laughed to hide my embarrassment.
I love you.
What are you saying? I spat out my drink from shock.
That's gross, little bro.
Another precious night passed just like this. On a day like any other, I left for work. My sister lives alone. I chose to live at home with my parents after they retired. Mom, Dad, I'm leaving. I put on my shoes and turned my head so my parents could hear. Dad? What are you doing? Oh, peekaboo bye. My dad would come see me off like this sometimes. It was always unique. Don't make that face, Yushi. Listen, I know that I can't take it for granted that you're here. I was appreciating that. See ya. Thanks, Dad. See ya. I was moved. His words moved me, even when he was joking around. My father was a great man. My dad's parents. My grandfather passed away suddenly in an accident when my dad was in high school. That was the moment a given thing disappeared from my dad. He worked straight out of high school and worked hard. My father knew that this life, the people, none of it was a given. His words meant something. Dad is so cool. I admire him. I want to be like him. Let me go home early and have a drink with Mom and Dad tonight. Okay, let's do this. I breathed in the morning air and headed to work in high spirits. Ask for my sister's friend, Hikari.
Dad, I need to tell you something.
She was standing in front of her father with conviction. A few months later, it was summer. I was here to see a client. I was greeting the receptionist when I heard a loud man's voice.
What? I said I'm thirsty.
Huh? What? A fight? When I looked over, Nisei Hiyakoba was giving the vending machine vendor a hard time. The receptionist said this to me in an exasperated tone.
Sorry about that. That lady's been coming to refill our vending machines. That man always makes fun of her. I told him to stop, but he won't listen.
It was my first time seeing it, but apparently it wasn't the first time that it's happened. I headed toward them.
Keep this thing filled. That's your job, isn't it?
I'm sorry.
What's wrong? I couldn't hold myself back. I stood in front of the woman to protect her.
Huh? You're that? Teh. What? It's none of your business. I was just saying what needed to be said. Do your job.
I guess the drink he wanted to buy was sold out, and the woman had come to refill it, so he got mad at her. She just came to fill it, right? I think she's doing her job.
I'm saying her timing sucks. There's no point if it's not there when I want it. Her job isn't that hard, so she's gonna do that much.
He was spewing nonsense. I don't want to cause a scene, but I can't. You're saying a lot. Then, if I may, I pushed down my anger, but I glared at him.
What?
We are able to get products because the vendors bring them to us, right? You should be grateful to the vendors for the convenience they provide for us.
Huh?
I don't want to hear your arguments. I'm going, so have fun with her. Don't go near the receptionist.
He said that and left. I don't think my words got through to him. Are you okay?
Thank you, Yushi-kun.
Huh? You are... Why did she know my name? I couldn't see her face under her cap. I peeked under. Hikari-san? I was in shock. The woman that was getting yelled at was none other than Hikari Shono. Why are you... But... I had a million questions, but we were both on the clock. We promised to meet at the usual izakaya on the weekend and return to our jobs. That weekend, we all met up again. So, Hikari-san, can I ask you about the other day? Don't take this the wrong way, but I'm surprised that a company president's daughter is a vendor. Hikari-san was the daughter of a major company's president. That's why I was so shocked.
Wait, what? I haven't heard anything. Hikari, tell me. Yeah, so it's always been my dream to work as a vendor.
She spoke slowly as if she was remembering something. Her dream started in elementary school.
I always visited my father and grandfather's company, and I met a man there. He had been there to refill the vending machine, a kind old man, around my father's age. Uncle, hello!
Hello, Hikari-chan. How's school been?
Before I knew it, I was really fond of him. So much so that my dad would get jealous. Uncle, Daddy can't play with me because he's so busy.
I see. Hikari-chan, why do you think your dad works so hard?
Huh? Because work is important?
Sure, but that's not all. His life with you, it's to protect what's ordinary.
Protect? What's ordinary?
Yes, the drinks in this vending machine aren't ordinary. Someone thinks of the product, makes it, and delivers it. And then, it becomes ordinary. I don't think anything is ordinary. What's ordinary is always something special.
Ordinary is special. Okay. Do you like your job?
Yes, I like this job because I can provide someone with a special but ordinary something.
I respect my father, but I know that there are people who provide for others and go unnoticed. I never forgot my time with that man. I want to be like him. I want to be a vendor that provides people with special but ordinary. Wait, are you two listening?
Is that man... It can't be. We were both thinking the same thing, but it couldn't be.
I didn't know you had a dream like that. I'm rooting for you. Forget that guy who made fun of you. I'll kick his butt when I see him.
I'm rooting for you too, Hikari-san. Good luck!
You too? Yeah, thank you.
This day, we talked about our childhood dreams and had a great time. I'm happy. I'm sitting in my son's passenger seat and going for an afternoon drive. A drive? You're being dramatic, Dad. My sister wanted to see the family, so we were going to pick her up. Before I left, my dad said he wanted to go too, so here he was. Dad must be happy to see his daughter. Okay, we're here. I think she'll come out soon. Whoa, this place hasn't changed. Memories. We parked near the office, and Dad looked at the building with fondness. You came here for your job, right? Yeah, that was fun. I met someone here. Right as my father's story started, we heard my sister's voice.
Hey, you're too much. I said I won't go to dinner with you. You waited until I came out? Ugh, how creepy.
That's Ne-san and Hiyakoba? Why is he here? Hiyakoba was grabbing my sister's arm and bothering her. Dad, can you wait here? I'm gonna go see what's going on.
Come on, I really like you. And I'm showing you just how much.
Creepy! Stop it!
Hey, stop! What are you doing?
Huh? You? What? Again? Every time. You always get in my way.
Yushi!
Yushi? What? You're not only too friendly with the receptionist, but with the girl I really like. How dare you?
Huh? That's weird. I thought you were serious about the receptionist.
Be nice to cute girls that can kinda do their jobs, that's all.
Kinda do their... I don't know who gave you the right to say that. But that statement gives me an idea of the kind of person you are.
Shut up! You don't get to say anything to me. Get away from her. I really like her. I've liked her since I first saw her. I won't give her up to you.
I think you're misunderstanding something. But this is my sister.
Sister? She's your?
He looked like he couldn't believe it. You hurt the vendor woman at work. You bother my sister. You really have many faces.
Hurt the vendor woman? Wait. Are you the idiot that insulted my best friend?
What? Best friend? What are you talking about?
The vendor woman you hurt is my best friend, you idiot!
Yikes!
This is another shock. Hiyakoba was overwhelmed by my sister's fury.
You really liked me? I'm sorry. It's been over since you showed your terrible side to the woman you like. You said all that stuff to my brother and hurt my best friend. I'd never like you.
Wait, that's not...
That is. I'm off the clock now, so I won't back down. I had been holding myself back, but it was spilling out. Your lifestyle is possible because of the jobs people do. Without the vendors you insulted, you lose one of the ordinary things in your life. This was the important lesson my sister and I learned from our father. Nothing is ordinary. Never forget to be grateful. My sister and I were both furious. Our dad heard us through the open car window. Jeez, they're all grown up. My dad was retired, but back in the day, he was a vending machine drink vendor, like Hikari-san. We learned the preciousness of protecting the ordinary things in life from him. Two people came out of my sister's office building.
You again? We've been seeing each other a lot.
Hikari glared at Hiyakoba. Next to her was the company's president.
What? Seeing each other a lot? I've never met you.
The man stared at Hikari. It was clear that he thought the woman was beautiful.
You don't recognize me? I refill the drinks in your office vending machine.
What? Refill? You're that vendor woman?
It was evident that he still looked down on her job. The company president opened his mouth. So you are the one who insulted my daughter.
What? Daughter? No way. She can't be your daughter.
Hikari-san was the daughter of my sister's boss. Hikari-san started talking to my sister in the cafeteria, and they became friends. Why? My daughter told me her dream of becoming a vendor. I supported her. as her father. She's my precious only daughter. You understand what that means? Rouge. The blood drained from Hiyakoba's face. According to my employees, I'm pretty forgiving. But I don't have it in me to forgive a man like you. Our deal with your company's off.
I'm sorry.
Hiyakoba had been coming to my sister's company. He got on his knees, but the president didn't forgive him.
Wait, sir!
He ran after the president shamelessly. He was tossed aside by the security. He stayed on the ground for a while, and no one helped him.
Loser.
That one word was the final blow. I saw something amazing.
Dad!
When we got to the car, our dad looked a little conflicted, but happy.
You!
Hikari saw her dad and shouted. Oh, I knew it. Before that, let's talk about Hiyakoba. Mr. Shono loved his daughter more than anything. His fury was unlike any other. He said he would rethink the contract with Hiyakoba's company. It was chaos.
Hiyakoba, you. I always knew you were good for nothing, but what have you done?
The company loss was so great, he might have to pay. Hiyakoba soon lost his job.
You don't look very strong, and your resume has a stain on it.
Huh, you don't look very strong, and your resume has a stain on it. He was struggling to find another job.
Damn it! My life!
He has to reevaluate his life and throw away his useless pride. That day, Hikari-san came to our home with us. They sat at our dining table.
Your guy's father? Was the uncle I got close to?
We kinda had a feeling.
What? No, you should have said something.
Long time no see. You've grown into a lovely lady.
Uncle, I met you in my dream. You taught me something important.
I'm glad my words stayed with you. Hikari-chan, your job is wonderful. Same as me.
Uncle!
My father met Hikari-san when he was young. It was special. Dad, it's amazing. He's my hero. I was thinking about that.
Father! Mother! Please give your son to me!
Wait, huh? Hikari-san, what?
Hikari! You're the best! I'm dead!
Ne-san, this is no laughing matter.
Yushi-kun, I love you.
Hikari-san, calm down. This isn't right. I can't give you my son. Just kidding. Dad? Take him, Hikari-chan. The life in front of me. Tomorrow isn't promised. It's special. Work, family, people. We fool ourselves into believing that these were ordinary things. The happiness, the gratitude in ordinary things. Take a second to remember them. My name is Kakeru Furukawa. I work in the sales office for Kaku Nutrition, a health foods maker. Furukawa, create a contract and application for this client. It's urgent, so do it quick. This domineering man is my coworker, Inaka. He has a top sales record in this department. He was not nice to the other employees, especially me. Honestly, he was not my favorite. Inaka, if you told me sooner, it could have been ready sooner. Don't I always tell you that I want you to tell me as soon as you can if you need it urgently? Huh? I'm giving you something to do even though you're a man who can't make a sale. You're a man, but you can only do secretary work, so just do what you're told without complaining. I don't mind the extra work, but it's hard when it's given to me right before the deadline. I told him there might be mistakes in the paperwork, but Inaka was not listening. He believed that office work was for girls. He always looked down on me for being a paperweight. Inaka, don't talk like that. Do you know how much Furukawa is helping us out? My coworker, Okaido, came between us. He's also in sales. His sales record was second to Inaka, but he never bragged and always defended me. Huh? As long as I'm here with the top record, this department will be fine without Furukawa. You can even tell if an employee is valuable or not. Maybe that's why your record is always second place. Inaka left, laughing hotly. Sorry, Okaido. You had to go through that because of me. You did nothing wrong. Inaka's attitude is horrible as always. The others couldn't say anything to Inaka. Some even took Inaka's side. I've talked to the department head many times, but they would always brush it off. I don't think they ever gave Inaka a warning, let alone reported anything to the higher-ups. I'm tired. Inaka's the same as always. I finished work and buried myself in my couch. Huh? Who's here at this time? I ran over to the door.
Howdy, Kaku.
Ne-san, what are you doing? It was my older sister Ayaka. She's called me Kaku since I was a kid. We still hang out, just the two of us. I think we were closer than most siblings.
Actually, I'm in some trouble.
I was wondering what she was trying to say.
I need me some Kaku.
She came at me like a wild boar. Oof, I know you're tired, but calm down.
So good.
I'll hear you out, so come back up for air. I got even more tired trying to calm her down.
One of our employees in our sales office needs to take time off for childcare and being hospitalized. In a few months, there will only be one person to run the sales office.
My sister runs a company that sells beauty products. I guess they need people for their office.
It's a lot of work to hire new employees and start from scratch, right? I also can't count on good, experienced people applying for the job. So, Kaku, please, come to us. I'll pay you double.
I wanna help. I couldn't answer then and there. Her company was a different industry, so I couldn't say whether my skills would apply. I also had my current company, and I didn't know if I could just quit. I'll think about it. I'm sorry if I can't, though.
I know you can't just decide now. Sorry for the sudden favor. Can you call me with your decision?
Yeah, of course. I'll call you as soon as possible. That's how things ended that day. A few days later, upper management said they were looking for people who wanted to retire early. I got that offer from my sister, so I could. I walked down the hallway and heard voices around the corner.
Early retirement? Does that mean this company isn't doing well?
It's fine. With my sales technique, I'll turn it around no matter what. Inaka was talking to someone. They couldn't see me. Isn't this our chance to kick out that paperweight? Furukawa should just quit. I don't know if he'll be able to find another job though.
You're so right.
I guess this works out. I thought I had given what I could to this company, but only Okaido recognized that. It was inevitable that I was distancing myself from this company. I told upper management that I wanted to resign. I called my sister about my decision. Okaido, I'm sorry. You always defended me. It's okay. Good luck at your new place. I don't know what will happen to this company after you leave. I'm thinking about switching jobs when the time's right. Soon enough, I quit and went to my sister's company.
I'm your trainer, Riko Mayuzumi. I want you to learn as fast as possible, so I'll pack everything in. But I'll support you, so let's do this.
Nice to meet you. I'm Kakeru Furukawa. I'll work hard to grow as fast as I can. Thank you for teaching me.
This isn't our first time meeting, Kakeru-kun.
What?
I'm your sister's best friend, Riko. You've seen me up until high school. Recognize me?
My sister's friend, Riko? Riko and my sister have been friends since elementary school. I've always seen her around. But The woman in front of me was so beautiful, I didn't recognize it was her. Sorry. You're so pretty. I didn't realize.
You're all grown up. Sorry to interrupt. I'm sure you heard from the boss, but we need employees in a few months. Worst case scenario, it'll be just the two of us. It might be hard, but let me know if you need anything.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Mayuzumi-san. That was how my new job began. I want to talk to you about something. Do you have some time?
Yes, I do. What is it?
A few weeks later, I was able to do most of the paperwork on my own. I was able to talk to Riko about work that wasn't urgent. So I want to make spreadsheets for product data and sales numbers that are easy to look at.
I see. Can you tell me more specifically?
For example, one that has the features of the products and recent sales numbers. That way, we can see what features are popular. Or sales numbers in relation to each beauty salon and shop and the characteristics of those places. Then, we can easily see which products sell to which shops. We can make references like that in a shared folder for everyone in sales to see. I thought it would be easier to offer products to clients. What do you think? Riko listened intently. She furrowed her brows.
It sounds convenient, but we don't have a lot of people in the office, so I don't know if we can spare any time on that. As for the client characteristics, are you going to ask each sales employee?
Oh no, I was gonna have the reps input them directly. I was wondering if the whole department could create this reference chart together. Riko thought about it and nodded.
Okay, let's talk to the department head together.
Okay, thank you.
However, we need to know that we have the room to do this first. No overworking. Your work has been beyond my expectations. This might happen sooner than expected.
Okay, I'll work even harder. After that, the reference chart idea was accepted. Due to the sales analysis, the department's sales was at an all-time high. Also, sharing the client analysis with marketing had a positive impact on market research.
Ayaka was praising you too. You're amazing.
No, all of this is thanks to you and the other employees' corporation. On the way home, we walked together.
I didn't think cute little Kakeru-kun would grow up like this. We played superheroes, and you would cry when you couldn't climb the wall. You've called me Mom before, too.
Don't reveal my dark past! Riko giggled and I pouted. Suddenly, her face turned serious. She stared at me. I felt like I might get sucked into those eyes.
But now you're so reliable. You learn the job quickly. No mistakes. Maybe we did someone wrong by poaching you.
I don't know. Everyone thought I was a paperweight. I'm sure they were feeling great.
Your old company has no taste.
Riko? She whispered that and went ahead of me.
You're so reliable and cool. There's no way you're a paperweight.
Riko didn't seem to hear me. But it looked like her foot might fall into the gutter, so I... Watch out! I hugged her from behind to stop her. You're about to fall in, Riko. Watch where you're going.
Oh, sorry. Thanks. He's grown up.
Time passed quickly. 2 years after I started working here, I was transferred to HR. The woman in sales came back from maternity leave, and we got another person. My sister thought I would do well in HR.
Furukawa-san, these are the resumes for the next interviews.
Thank you. I'll look over them. I haven't seen Riko much since I transferred. I'm sad. As I was thinking that, she spoke to me.
Furukawa-kun, hello? We haven't talked in a while. Want to get a drink sometime?
Sounds good. Shall we invite the boss? I thought it was a normal question, but Riko looked unhappy.
No, Kakeru-kun, that's not...
What?
Never mind. Let's all go together.
Wait, did she want to go just the two of us? No way. Nico was so cute with her cheeks puffed out. I felt my heart skip a beat. No way this beautiful woman would look my way. I pushed the thoughts out of my head. A few days later, I learned something shocking from Hokkaido. What? Kaku went bankrupt? Yeah, it went under right after I left. Wanna get drinks since it's been a while? Sounds good. I met up with Hokkaido for the first time in a while. I only know what it was like before I left. After you quit, sales was a mess. It was crazy. According to Hokkaido, there were so many mistakes with contracts and paperwork. They lost a lot of clients. Why are there so many mistakes on the contract?
You keep asking right before you leave, so we rushed and messed up.
Even that paperweight didn't make mistakes like this.
Furukawa-kun was smart. It's all your fault for saying nasty things and pushing him out.
You never said he was smart when he was here.
No one there was as fast or accurate as you were. On top of that, you did market research on your own and shared the results with the sales team, right? That's why sales was doing well. I don't know what they all thought was happening. The reference chart I had suggested was actually what I used at my last job. I can't say that it was all thanks to me that sales was doing well, but maybe I can be a little proud of my contributions. Anyway, the company went bankrupt, so I think it's a good opportunity for them to reevaluate. You said you left. How's life now? I'm hanging in there. There's a lot to worry about. I'm glad I didn't stay at a place that didn't recognize your worth. We talked and ended the day. A few days later, I was doing the interviews, but there was a problem. I heard you were in sales before, that your record was top level. What were you careful about when you would do your work?
So yes.
The applicants' responses were all over the place.
Inaka-san? What's wrong?
With sales, I made sure to smile and communicate well.
This nervous applicant was none other than the one who made fun of me all the time, Inaka. I see. Thank you. I'm sure you had a lot of interactions with the office staff. What are your thoughts on secretarial work?
Huh? So...
Inaka's mouth moved, but no words came out. He looked down. It was awkward. You wouldn't think he was a great salesman. Next question. After that, I asked some more questions, but Inaka didn't have any good responses.
You asking all those difficult questions, was that a revenge?
After work, I left the office and ran into Inaka. I guess he had been waiting for me. It was not revenge. We believe each employee is valuable. I wanted to decide whether your ideals fit our company.
I can't believe you can just lie like that. You are paperweight.
I can't allow you to call my employee a paperweight.
We were arguing when Nico and my sister came up behind me.
Ever since Furukawa came to us, our sales have gone up, and he's in HR now. He has business panache, and he treats each employee with respect. He is a brilliant employee that contributes greatly to this company's growth and to the employees. As a fellow employee, I do not consider him a paperweight at all. Accurate and quick paperwork, flexibility, vast knowledge of products. Beyond that, he thinks of ways to make sales easier for the staff. I don't know an employee that is more capable than he is.
Heh, that's just luck. There's no way a man who can only do secretary work is capable.
He must have realized that he wasn't getting into our company. He wasn't holding back.
Furukawa hasn't done any sales directly, so that's unknown territory. But, as she mentioned earlier, our sales have been going up since he came. How about your last company? I do believe the results speak for themselves.
Heh, nepotism. You're lucky they defended you.
Huh?
He said his piece and left.
Ugh, who is he? To my Kakun. I know what you mean, but I'm glad you didn't show him that side of you. If you kept saying Kakun, I don't think it would have gone well.
Nissan, Diko, thank you. What you said made me happy. I bowed my head. My sister grinned.
Personal feelings aside, it's undeniable that you're great. Of course I'd be mad that someone insulted my precious brother. And of course Riko can't stand back while the person she likes is being treated like that. Ayaka!
What?
Wait, you didn't know? Even I could tell before Riko came to me about it.
Wait, but Diko's so pretty. I didn't think she would even look my way. I was in a panic. Diko puffed out her cheeks.
You're so dense.
So sorry.
Before I knew it, I fell for you. You're reliable and cool. So, will you go out with me?
Yes! I always thought you were cute. I'm not worthy, but thank you. That's how we started dating. Inaka and the others who made fun of me were able to join another company. But that company was not good, and they have to work from morning to night. Damn it! No matter how good my record is, I don't even get praised. His work wasn't being recognized, and he was losing both weight and hope. Once he repents, he can find work at a normal company. Probably. I'm not sure. Nico and I are still dating and working for the company.
Your reference chart has been improved and it's treasured by the sales department.
Oh, I'm glad it's useful.
Oh, and right now we're so busy, we can't go out much. But let's go somewhere when things settle down.
Yeah, let's go on a secret date together without my sister.
Yeah.
Just because they go unnoticed doesn't mean they're a paperweight. Every company needs its unsung hero.
Hey you! You're really lame and slow and you're in the way. Get out of here.
Sorry. My name's Hayato Kuramoto, 26 years old. I've been working at this beauty salon since I graduated from vocational school, for 6 years now. Even after 6 years, I still can't seem to get things right. I'm constantly getting scolded and pushed aside by my boss and colleagues. Hey Kuramoto, how much longer are you going to spend on one customer? And you only pick the low-priced menus.
He's such a burden on our store. Why does someone so uncool and gloomy even work here?
Sorry, but I wanted to suggest the most suitable menu for the customer's needs.
Manager, let's just leave this guy to clean the floors and go handle the customers ourselves.
The manager who transferred here 3 years ago is overly focused on profits and turnover rather than customer needs. And this is Mami Itaraki, who joined her store around the same time as the manager. For some reason, most of her customers are men who seem completely devoted to her. And her work style aligns perfectly with the manager's. She pushes excessive sales tactics on customers and gives half-hearted counseling. I've been struggling to keep up with this completely different approach from before they arrived.
This product will make your hair super silky, and it's a bit pricey, but it's very well rated. If you buy this, I might even start to like you.
Then, maybe I'll buy it. Maybe this will make my hair silky too. Customer, there's a product that suits you better. Damn it, why can't I say it? This kind of thing happens a lot. I hate myself for not being able to step in and help. I'm quitting because it's just not worth working here anymore with those two running the show.
Me too. I can't keep up with such reckless sales tactics.
With those words, the skilled staff who originally worked here left, and then...
Ever since that guy became the manager, the service has gotten sloppy, and all they do is overcharge.
The customers who had been coming before the manager arrived gradually started leaving the store. With the loss of skilled staff and regular customers, the store's performance slowly but steadily declined. Then one day, I was assigned to handle a customer who usually requests Itaraki. I'm glad she's off today. Lately, she's been bombarding me with sales messages. Honestly, I was thinking of changing salons, but Kuramoto, you actually answer my questions. Maybe I should request you from now on. This is Yusuke Kizaki, a popular influencer in the beauty industry. He's so bright that he almost blinds someone like me. I've never seen his content, but I heard he posts videos about men's makeup and fashion, sharing useful tips. But weren't you requesting her because you liked her technique? No, I get my cuts and major work done at other salons. I only ask her for light makeup. She's actually just a friend of a friend, so I was requesting her out of courtesy. It seems his request wasn't due to her skills. Knowing her pride, if she finds out about the change, it'll be a big deal. But the choice of who to request is up to the customer. I couldn't say anything more. Several days later, the worst case scenario I had imagined came true.
What's this? Even after stealing my client with your filthy hands, you're still working here? Not only do you look shady, but you also do shady things. Why don't you just disappear already? You're an eyesore.
Since Ikizaki changed his request to me, Itaraki's attitude towards me has worsened, just as expected.
This isn't a place for gloomy people like you.
I'm sorry. The final blow after all the accumulated stress pushed me to my mental limit. When the manager finally said, "You're fired," I decided to quit the job. Maybe it was always impossible for someone like me. At first, I felt a bit lighter after quitting, but as I remembered those days, I found myself feeling depressed every day. Luckily, I had savings, so I decided to take it easy for a while and focus on recovering my mental health. I was enjoying my time off, immersing myself in hobbies.
Hey, what are you doing, big bro?
A few days after quitting the salon, I went back to my parents' house and was engrossed in a game I had neglected. My sister, who still lives at home, came in to get some documents she needed for work. It's been a while. As you can see, I quit my job and I'm playing games.
Have you found your next job yet?
No, not yet. I get a slightly uneasy feeling from the way she's talking. Whenever she talks like this, it usually means she's about to ask for a favor.
You're unemployed now? Then help out my friend.
Huh?
Oh, great! I can trust you to handle this, big bro.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
I've got to go, so get the details from her. Oh, and don't worry, she runs a beauty salon. See ya!
Wait, I have something I wanted to talk to you about. She shuts the door with a loud bang. Hey, listen, sis! I was bewildered by the sudden turn of events, and then an unknown number called me. She never intended to hear my answer from the start, did she?
Hello? Is this Kuramoto? My name is Anna Kiyokawa. Your sister introduced you to me?
Oh, nice to meet you. I heard a little bit about you. You run a beauty salon, right?
Yes, and I've been looking for a hairdresser to help out.
Honestly, I was still not mentally ready for this after my last job, so I wasn't feeling positive about it.
The truth is, I opened the salon because I wanted to help people with their beauty concerns. But as the salon got busier, I found it harder to dedicate time to counseling, and I realized I lacked the necessary knowledge.
I see, but I'm not sure if I can be of any help.
Your sister told me all about you. That's why I contacted you. I think you're the perfect fit. Let's meet and talk in person. Would that be okay?
In the end, I couldn't resist Kiyokawa's enthusiasm, so I agreed to meet her. Later, I went to a nearby cafe to meet with Kiyokawa in person.
Nice to meet you. I'm so glad you came.
Yeah, I knew it, but she really is a person of the light, unlike me. It's nice to meet you too, but I don't think someone like me could be of any help.
Being gloomy has nothing to do with knowledge or information. I'm looking forward to working with you.
At first, I was hesitant, but as we talked, I gradually started to relax. Kiyokawa is great at drawing people out, and maybe that made it easy for me to talk. When I was in high school, I was saved by a stylist who cut my hair. It wasn't just about my appearance, she also gave me health advice. I've always wanted to be a stylist like her.
That's wonderful! Actually, I've been looking for a stylist like you. I believe that inner beauty is just as important, but I still lack knowledge in that area.
In high school, I struggled with skin problems and almost became a shut-in.
Let's get your hair cut and show your face. Also, you need to improve your diet. You're still young, so don't let skin troubles defeat you.
But I was saved by a hairstylist who listened to me with care. I wanted to become a hairstylist who could help people with insecurities about their appearance, just like she helped me. Driven by that goal, I studied hard about improving health and dieting. That's what made me want to become a hairstylist. Resonating with Kiyokawa's philosophy, I started working at her salon, and a month quickly passed. Oh, Kuramoto! I was wondering where you went after quitting the other salon. It's been a while. Ikizaki, what brings you here?
Oh, do you know each other? Actually, Ikizaki-kun is an influencer buddy of mine.
After talking with Kiyokawa, I learned she's also an influencer who shares styling tips online. It turns out she met Ikizaki through a collaboration video. Before, the manager at the other salon warned me not to poach clients. That's why I hadn't seen him since leaving. Lately, I've been dealing with bad skin because of stress. I came to find a foundation with good coverage.
Ah, for that you should talk to Kuramoto. He's our in-house expert on improving health from the inside out.
Wait, me? Giving advice to someone like Ikizaki?
What are you talking about? This is exactly the time to turn to Kuramoto.
Encouraged by her, I mustered up the courage and gave Ikizaki advice on improving his skin. Whoa, I thought I knew a lot, but I've still got a lot to learn. Thanks, Kuramoto. I'll start trying this today. I'm usually too shy, so I hadn't talked much with the other staff. But after hearing my conversation with Ikizaki, they started approaching me.
Hey Kuramoto, are you really that knowledgeable?
Huh? Well, I used to have really bad skin, so I started studying.
I see. I'm good at covering things up with makeup, but I know nothing about inner beauty.
If it's okay with you, I can suggest some dishes that might help.
Kuramoto, what do you recommend for really dry skin?
Kuramoto, what's for dinner tonight? I want to start cooking for myself to improve my health. From then on, the staff started chatting with me like this, and then...
The cosmetics you recommended, Kuramoto, worked perfectly for my skin. Thanks to you, my dryness is gone and I can enjoy fashion again. Meeting you, Kuramoto, I'm so glad I can consult you. Thank you so much.
As my confidence grew, I was able to make my customers happy too. That's the kind of genuine smile I always wanted to see from my customers. Thanks to that, I was regaining my self-confidence. Then, one of Ikizaki's videos introduced me as a trustworthy hairstylist went viral. As a result, my client requests increased dramatically, and both the salon and I became very busy. Like-minded stylists who share our philosophy began joining the salon, and it continued to grow. Kiyokawa, are you still studying? Don't overdo it, okay? It's already busy enough as it is. Kiyokawa stays late every night at the salon, studying to deepen her understanding of the information I shared with her. Recently, I've had to leave early to see my sister, but Kiyokawa is truly a hard worker. The salon's growth seemed smooth, but behind the scenes, a significant issue was brewing. On a day off, while having dinner at an izakaya, Kiyokawa suddenly muttered something.
I'm thinking about quitting social media.
Huh? What's wrong?
Recently, I've been getting harassed by a specific troll account. It's really wearing me out.
Saying that, she showed me her phone screen. Whoa, you can promote things like this too, huh? Being unfamiliar with social media, I didn't even know about Kiyokawa's account. On it, there were posts celebrating the salon's success and her interactions with the staff. However, the comment section was filled with hateful messages directed at her. What the hell is this? This is all nonsense. They don't know anything about you.
The internet is full of baseless rumors like this, so...
She was forcing a smile on her face. I found myself leaning in closer to her. Kyoko-san is the hardest worker and the kindest person I know. Sure, it's a bit of flaw that you don't realize when men are hitting on you. But I always find myself naturally drawn to your bright smile. That's how attractive you are.
Kuramoto-san? What are you talking about?
Hey, don't forget about me over here. Oh no, I completely forgot he was here too. Kyokawa-san's face is turning bright red. Please forget I said anything. No way I can forget a confession like that.
It wasn't a confession to you. It was to me.
I couldn't imagine this kind of fun before, but now I'm grateful to these two, even if I'm embarrassed. A few days later, while cleaning up after work, Kyokawa-san approached me.
I have an interview scheduled today, and I'd like you to join me, Kuramoto-san. From now on, I want to consult with you about hiring and maybe even have you take on some HR duties.
Are you sure? Wouldn't a gloomy person like me just scare off potential new hires?
What are you talking about? There are even stylists who want to work here because they admire you. Besides, I wouldn't hire anyone who judges people as being gloomy or bright, or anything silly like that.
I was nodding along to Kyokawa-san's words, but when I went to the interview after work...
I know there's a gloomy guy working here, but I didn't expect him to be part of the interview process.
To my shock, the person sitting there was none other than Mami Itaraki, who had made my life miserable at my previous job. I froze on the spot, stunned by this unexpected encounter. She must have found out I was here from Ikizaki-san's social media.
So, what strings did you pull to get hired here? You should have quit being a stylist a long time ago. Kuramoto is a valuable member of our team, and you didn't use any connections to get here. You the manager? You shouldn't keep such a gloomy guy on staff, you know? It'll bring down the store's reputation. So fire him and hire me instead. I can do a much better job. Hiring someone who belittles others would be much more harmful to our store. This interview is over. Please leave. What? I came for an interview because Ikizaki-san recommended this place.
Calm down. What happened to your previous salon? You were doing well and had the manager's favor.
Thanks to you, I lost my clients and the place went under. You're a curse. That's enough. If you're here, this place will go under too. I'm out of here. He's not a curse. He's a valuable part of our team. Please leave immediately.
After Itaraki left in a fit of rage, it was just me and Kyokawa-san in the store. We had quite the interviewee today. Sorry about that. It's my fault.
Why are you apologizing, Kuramoto-san? She was the one being rude, calling you gloomy and a curse. I'd never want to hire someone like her, and I'm glad we saw her true colors right away. And there's something about her. Something feels off. I'll look into it.
Later that night, I went home and decided to look up what happened to my old salon. Whoa, it's even worse than I heard. The reviews for the old salon were horrendous. It turns out Itaraki was manipulating male customers through flirty sales tactics. She would contact them personally, even outside of work, and get them to spend money on her. She was promising one customer that she would open her own salon, and took a lot of money from him. But in the salon, she was all over the manager. And when one of her customers saw that, he finally snapped. He apparently attacked the manager and confronted Itaraki right in the middle of the salon. It's unbelievable how she hurt her customers like that, and to think she still hasn't changed. This incident quickly spread online, and the salon ended up closing down. Well, I guess I won't see her again, so I should just forget about it. 6 months later, out of the blue, Kyokawa-san asked me a question.
Kuramoto-san, do you have any connection with that Itadake-san who came for an interview before?
Huh? A connection? She was just a coworker from my last job. I don't even have her contact info, and she pretty much hated me.
I see. You remember I told you about the harassment I was getting on social media, right? Well, I filed for disclosure to find out who was behind it. And most of the hateful comments were posted by Itadake-san.
What? Itaraki-san did that? Why would she?
It seems she was obsessed with Ikizake-kun for a while, and she resented me for interacting with him frequently on social media.
Apparently, after that interview, her hatred towards Kiyokawa-san escalated, and so did her harassment. Afterward, Kiyokawa-san sent Itaraki a formal notice for defamation and harassment. When she received it, she came storming into the salon, causing a scene in front of other customers.
What the hell is this? It wasn't me. My account was hacked. There's no way I can pay this. Withdraw it now.
Even when faced with the official notice, Itaraki remained defiant and selfish. This woman, even after everything that happened to the old salon, she hasn't learned a thing. There were customers I cared about at that salon. There were colleagues I worked hard with, and yet she shows no remorse. And now, she's hurt the person who saved me. I can't forgive her. How can you not apologize, even at this point? Do you have any idea how much you hurt Kiyokawa-san?
Huh? A gloomy guy like you thinks he can talk big? Don't get cocky just because you're finally getting some recognition.
Say whatever you want. What you're doing is disrupting her business. If you keep causing trouble, I'll call the police.
What is this? She's the one who sent this to me. This is defamation. I simply went through the proper legal channels. You're the one who exposed yourself by making a scene. If you claim your account was hacked, then prove it yourself. This woman! I knew there was something off about this place with a gloomy guy like you working here. And on top of that, you've been manipulating Ikizake-san too. You're just using men to get what you want.
I couldn't believe she could cause such a scene after everything she's done. But then... What did you say about me? Ikizaki arrives just in time, his face showing a cold anger.
Ikizake-san! She's trying to frame me! Please help me!
Get away from me! I hate women like you the most! Ikizaki's eyes were filled with disgust as he brushed Itaraki off. She seemed to falter a bit at his unexpected reaction.
What? Just because you're good looking, don't think you get away with this.
Whoa, she's really showing her true colors. This is terrifying. I couldn't help but mutter my thoughts out loud, freezing the room. Kuramoto-san, it's good to be honest, but...
That was a bit too honest.
When Kiyokawa-san and Ikizaki started laughing, the whole salon erupted in laughter.
What the hell is wrong with this place? You all better watch out. I'm going to post online that not only are the staff here crazy, but the customers are too.
After Itaraki stormed out, I quickly apologized to the customers. I'm terribly sorry for the disturbance.
No. It was satisfying to see. That comeback was perfect. I never expected Kuramoto-san to stand up for himself like that. It was so cool.
Thank you. Unexpectedly, the customers responded with applause and praise, smiling at me. Later, Kiyokawa-san sued Itaraki for defamation and business interference. Itaraki tried to avoid paying, but the video of the argument went viral, making her an infamous figure.
I'm so sorry. I never imagined it would come to this.
Her parents vowed to make her pay for the damages and promised that she would make amends. By the way, Kiyokawa-san's lawyer was my sister. Yes, my sister is actually a very competent lawyer. Afterward, Itaraki couldn't bear the scrutiny and returned to her hometown. But it was revealed that she had been hinting at marriage to one of her clients to get money from him. Now she's facing charges of fraud, or so I've heard. As for the old salon's manager, he was blacklisted from the industry and is now penniless, or so the rumor goes. One reason he's broke is because of me. He used what little savings he had left to pay me for unfair dismissal. Of course, my sister was the one handling the case. I had consulted her after I left the old salon. When all is said and done, I think the MVP in all of this is probably my sister. As for me,
You're the one who stood up to that woman and protected Kiyokawa-san, right? It was so cool how you defended her.
since that video, more and more female clients have been coming to the salon, and I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed. They seem to be fascinated by how someone as gloomy as me stood up to a woman like Itaraki.
Kuramoto-san, you're supposed to be working, you know?
Kyoko-san, I like you, so you don't have to get jealous, okay?
Oh, come on. I like you too, Kuramoto-san.
After work that day, I confessed my feelings to Kiyokawa-san, and we started dating. I had lost confidence because of how others viewed me. At one point, I felt like my heart might break. But meeting someone who valued me became a turning point in my life. I want to continue following my beliefs, so one day, I can truly value myself.
Oh, aren't you President Sugimori? It's been 2 years since we last met.
Ipento-senpai. I'm Yudai Sugimori, 30 years old. I just ran into Tadashi Ipento, who was 2 years my senpai in my previous job.
What? Is your company near here too?
Well, it's a home office. My house is near here.
Ah, home office. So common for poor lonely presidents. Oh, actually, I started my own business as well. My office is on the 7th floor of this office building. Moreover, all the employees are elites.
I see. He hasn't changed. When I worked at a recruitment ad agency, I was always competing with him for top or second sales results.
Your wins are always a fluke. I'm more skilled than you.
He always treated me as an enemy. Plus, I was always looked down upon.
Launching your own business? There's no way it's gonna go well. You'll regret it.
I thought we would never meet again, but
even though you launched your business 2 years earlier than me, you still work from home? Well, anyone can launch a business. I guess you couldn't succeed after all. We got people with good sales performance from other companies. Your company's sales will be overtaken in no time.
Ipento-senpai left with a laugh, as if he was satisfied. It's true that I've reached my limit running the business alone, though. I ran a recruitment ad agency, Lovekoi Advertising, by myself. I thought I would consider hiring someone when I had more time, but I kept putting it off. I'm doing everything myself, including paperwork and writing manuscripts. I think it's time to start working on hiring someone. A visitor at this time? It's 10 p.m. One night, I was doing some paperwork at home when I heard a doorbell ring. Although I was suspicious, I went to check the intercom. Yes?
Oni-chan! Your dear, cute little sister is here.
Yuna? A big smile appears on the screen. The sudden visitor was my younger sister, Yuna Sugimori. I opened the front door, thinking that she must be alone.
Hey, yeah! It's been a while. Sorry to bother you. Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Aine Takarazuka. Sorry for visiting you so late. Ah! This girl is my best friend I said I live with.
Nice to meet you. No, I mean, Yuna. Why did you come all of a sudden? She just comes in anyway. She's always like this. For now, I lead the two of them to my living room to listen. So, what happened? Did something happen? I served them tea, and once they were seated, we started talking.
Actually, I quit being a hostess girl. I'm unemployed.
My younger sister is so carefree. After graduating from high school, she made a living by working part-time. She then became a hostess girl because it pays well. My parents knew that she would not study even if she went to university, so they were glad she started working. Huh? Why? I mean, you can just work for another bar.
You're so ignorant. That's not how it works. Hostess girls are all about age. Even if you can't talk well, if you are young and cute, you will be forgiven with anything. When I complained that people were spoiling the younger ones too much, they offered me a job at an older women-only hostess bar. So, I got the best sales of the month just to show them off and quit.
I see. You get treated like that at 27? That's frustrating. But your bold personality never changes, huh? I understand your situation. So, Aine-san, right? Why are you also with us? Aine Takarazuka, my sister's best friend, slowly began to speak.
Actually...
They have been friends since high school, and Aine started working after graduating from university. However, her boss made many inappropriate comments towards women, and he finally touched her, and she reported it to her company. Another employee was capturing the moment, and her boss got fired, but Aine lost enthusiasm for her job and quit.
So, let us stay with you? We don't have any leeway in our life right now. I'm sorry. I'm also unemployed. Please?
The two of them bowed their heads towards me. Huh. While looking at the two of them, I thought a little, and I came up with a proposal. In that case, would you like to work at my company as a live-in?
Huh? Really? Really?
The two of them raised their heads at the same time. Yeah, I was just thinking of hiring someone. It's not a bad thing to live and work here at the same time, right?
Yay! Get home and work at the same time!
It's a deal. Thus began a strange cohabitation with my sister and her friend. That being said, this is the first time doing sales for both of you, isn't it? I'll teach you everything. Be prepared for lots of learning.
Aye, sir, Mr. President.
First of all, in order for them to learn about the industry, I decided to have them experience sales. Now, how to exchange business cards.
Oh, I'm good at this. Leave it to me. Nice to meet you. I'm Yuna. Feel free to nominate me. Here you two, Aine. I'm Aine. Please nominate me.
No! That's how hostess girls do it. Listen to me first. I had a hard time teaching them at first, but they also did good.
Ah, jeez. They keep declining us over phone calls.
After acquiring industry knowledge, I immediately taught them how to make an appointment over phone calls. However, it was difficult to get an appointment.
President, it might be faster to go to them directly, in person. After all, human relationships are face-to-face.
That's fine, but I think it's more difficult to do walk-in sales, you know?
Aine, nice! You won't know unless you try it, right? We might be able to get a contract with our beautiful looks. Let's go, let's go! Yeah, let's go to all nearby companies one by one.
I was surprised to see them thinking on their own and taking on more and more challenges. I was inspired by these two, and my sales results also improved. Okay, well, I'll definitely get an appointment today too.
So frustrating. I was able to get an appointment, but I couldn't get a contract today.
That evening, after business was over, I joined the two who were doing walk-in sales. Apparently, they were able to get an appointment. Well, just get an appointment was a step forward, and you did that in person. That's great. If you keep repeating trial and error, you will eventually get a contract.
Yuna, there's an office building here too.
Saying that, Aine pointed to the office building where my senpai Ippento works. Oh, you're tired today, aren't you? Wouldn't it be better to go home today? I don't want to meet him as much as possible. I try to come up with a reason to leave the place, but...
boss. Since joining this company, I've been able to take on many challenges. I enjoy my work. I realized that until now, I had been working passively. It's all thanks to you. Thank you.
Huh? Really? I'm happy to hear that. Aina usually acts cool. Her smile always makes my heart skip a beat.
Okay, then let's talk to every company in this building before heading home.
Yuna and Aina were in full spirits and were about to enter the building. But,
Oh my, the poor president needs something?
I hear a voice from behind me, and when I turn around, here he is, Ipento. Nothing. I was just about to go home.
Are you from the company in this office building? We are a recruitment ad company. If you are having trouble finding new hires, why not leave it to us?
I wanted to wrap things up quickly, but Yuna seemed to see this as an opportunity and interrupted the conversation.
You're so desperate. So, how many contracts did you get today?
Huh? 0? But
Ipento laughs at Yuna. Even she shows a suspicious look now.
That was a wasted day. We got 3 contracts today. Elites have a golden sales method we always use. It's great because the contracts come to me on their own. Compared to that, I guess you didn't have money to hire proper workers. They are amateurs. Good luck to you.
what? Hey, why do I have to be told that by you?
Senpai had a disgusting smile on his face, but suddenly, his gaze was fixed on Aina-san.
You're my type. I would hire you even if you're an amateur at double the salary you're being paid now. I'll teach you the know-how of sales 101.
Please don't mess with my employee. I brushed off his hand and stood in front of Aina-san. And what they're doing now is not a failure. This is a necessary process for their growth. And as for you, if you always rely on the same method, you will end up in trouble someday.
Heh, I'm looking forward to seeing you go bankrupt before that happens.
Senpai continued to make fun of us until he entered the building.
Oni-chan! He did it! I got a contract again!
Sometime after that, Yuna cheerfully returns home. Oh, you finally did it! Is it that company you were talking about?
Yeah! I realized I knew a lot of people from my previous job, so I contacted them all. I asked my former customer to introduce me to other company presidents too, and he did!
Yuna began to both call customers from her previous job and do walk-in sales, and she gradually began to see results.
President, this is the manuscript you requested, and a quote.
Oh, already done? You work fast! As for Aina, due to her previous work experience, she was able to handle paperwork quickly. So, I mainly ask her to do office work, and when she's free, I also ask her to do sales. They're starting to show their abilities, if we stay on track like this. For us, the gears started turning. On the other hand, Ipento's company.
The scenery is nice here, and the food is great, isn't it? I also have booked a room upstairs, so...
I couldn't get a contract again. That customer's too dumb.
Well, just go for the next customer. That boss gives us good salary anyway. Let's take it easy.
With no one to lead the company, the team was gradually starting to fall apart.
Hey, when will sales start to increase? At this rate, we will remain a secondary agent forever. In fact, sales are going down. We're paying you a high salary, so work hard. Aren't you the one working the least? Did you just say something?
No, President, nothing.
Shit, everyone's just getting cocky. Huh? That's Sugimori and that beautiful woman?
A few years later, Ipento spotted us walking.
I was just getting irritated. I'm gonna make fun of them to relieve my stress. It's been a while, Sugimori. I stopped seeing you around, so I thought your company had gone bankrupt.
Ipento-senpai, it's been a while. Is that all? Well then.
Hey, so unfriendly. Are you still running a company?
He talks to me without hesitation, even when I try to leave. Yes, we've relocated our office in front of the station. The reason we rarely see him now is because we've moved our office. I hardly ever pass in front of Senpai's company now.
Oh, I see. It sounds like it's finally starting to become like a real company. So, where are you going in formal attire like that on a weekday?
There's gonna be an awards ceremony by a major media company.
Huh? You lie so hard. Only primary agencies can attend award ceremonies by big media companies. Even we secondary agency don't get called to that.
In our industry, we promote ads on behalf of big media companies. And agencies are divided into primary agencies and secondary agencies. And secondary agencies go through primary agencies to get any work. Most secondary agencies first aim to become primary agencies because they can earn better margins. In order to do that, it is necessary to increase sales and be recognized as a primary agency by big media companies. We are a primary agency.
Huh?
He must have been quite surprised. He makes a dumb sound.
I'm sure your company is full of elites, but we are full of passion and energy. We learned a lot from our mistakes, improved and expanded our sales.
What the heck? How?
I've been hearing about your company's reputation from my customers, but it seems like you're not doing well. Your job is to maximize the effect of each ad too, but once the contract is signed, you don't do anything. Many of our clients have switched over from your company to us. No way. Even though you're the president, you didn't even know that? Apparently I hit the nail on the head. He just shuts his mouth in frustration. If people get satisfied with the status quo, they will only regress. There's no way we lose to people like that. Well then, we started walking again.
Hey, wait a minute!
Aina got her arm grabbed.
What is it?
Let me invite you just one more time. Come to my company. I'll pay you 3 times as much as he does now. Tell me everything about your company too.
Huh?
Aina brushes his arm away and glares at him.
I hate people like you. You just make fun of people and try to outwit them with dirty tricks. I don't want to work at a company run by such a bastard. Besides, I want to work next to him. I will refuse, no matter how much money is offered. Huh. Well then.
Aina begins walking again.
Damn it! I borrowed a huge amount of money and opened a business with all those elites. But Sugimori, with such a stupid-faced woman and a cocky woman, is doing better? I can't let such a thing happen. What? The contract has been terminated again? What are you doing? Think for yourself why the contract was terminated and submit a report to me. I won't forgive you if you fail next time. Okay. What's up with that guy? He suddenly started acting bossy. All he does is just complain. It's annoying. It was better when he was still playing around and not being at work.
I wonder if I should quit. It was certainly easy and the pay was good, but I don't think this company has a future.
In order to get back at us, Senpai suddenly became motivated and gave instructions to his employees, but it had the opposite effect, and one of his employees, who was cornered, finally caused a worse situation.
Huh? A big media company stopped doing business with us? I'm sorry. I listed an ad for a company we didn't have a deal with. No way. It's our main business partner. If the contract with that company is terminated, our company is...
As a result, his company went bankrupt. He also has to pay compensation for damages.
Why? I was the top salesperson at a major company. I'm an elite.
Moreover, he has not yet repaid the startup funds and seems to be suffering a lot. The elites at his company were unable to change jobs in the same industry due to the company's terrible reputation. And it seems that their high ego is getting in their way, and they are having a hard time changing jobs in other industries.
This year's top ranker is Love Koi Advertising. Congratulations!
And a year later, we started having secondary agencies under us, and finally achieved the top rank among all the primary agencies. Today, I'm participating in the award ceremony for that.
Now, Mr. Sugimori, the president of Love Koi Advertising, please say something.
I would like to express my sincere gratitude for receiving this very prestigious award. At first, I started the company by myself, but thanks to the help of my employees.
You're so boring. No one wants to hear such a boring speech. Oh, I'm Yuna, the president's younger sister. By the way, this is Aine, my best friend and my brother's fiancé.
Hey, Yuna! That's so embarrassing! Stop! Laughter erupts in the venue. Jeez, you embarrassed me, Yuna. Everyone was surprised that such a company like ours got the award.
The audience was happy because everyone else was giving the same boring speeches, as expected of you, Yuna.
Aine and I liked each other, and with Yuna's support, we started dating. Thanks to her, my work and private life are going well.
You are so cool, President! I'm glad I joined this company. I'll do my best.
Oh, nice! That's the spirit, young man. Hey, Yuna, you are starting to sound old.
I hope she will do fine as a sales manager. Getting back up from failure is not easy, but failure becomes a real failure only if you give up. I think the key to success is to never give up until you succeed.